Alright, so we're back with another video. We're just going to go over examples A and B from Chapter 7, Section 2, using elimination. So we've got the examples written up on the board right here. Hopefully the glare ain't too bad for y'all. But I'll go through this real quick. And while I'm going through this, just look at your guided notes, and you've got those 5 steps of using the process of elimination in solving systems. So see if you can follow along step by step and see what one I'm doing and when, and that'll maybe get this ingrained, and maybe you can make more sense of why I'm actually doing it. So first off, we're going to start with example A. What I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to notice that these two are already opposites right here. I've got a negative 5y and a positive 5y. And like we're supposed to do with elimination, we want to eliminate one of those variables, and this is how we do that. We would just add these two equations together. So 8 plus 22 is 30, negative 5y plus 5y is 0, 3x plus 2x is 5x, so we end up with 5x equals 30, and then to solve that we would end up with x equals 6. Plug that back into either equation. We'll plug it into this one. 2 times 6 plus 5y equals 22. Then we get 12 plus 5y equals 22. 5y equals is that right? Yeah. Okay. And then y equals 2. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. And that ends up being our solution right there. So that's example A. And then example B, our first step is going to be to scale the first equation so that we can eliminate it with, or eliminate something with the second equation. So we can either scale the top equation by 3, it looks like, or it would have to be negative 3, right? So that they would cancel out when you add them together. Or we can just multiply the top equation by positive 2, which is what we're going to do to obtain, I'll write it down here, 2x plus 10y equals 20. And we'll add those together. And we get 5x equals 15. So we end up with x equals 3. We'll plug that back into one of these equations. I'll use the top one here. So we have 3 plus 5y equals 10. Do a little algebra here. We end up with 5y equals 7. And I wasn't hoping for a number like 7 over 5, but that's what we're going to end up with, and that's going to turn into 1.4. So those are the solutions to section, or examples A and B. I've got the written solutions to C and D on the next slide, and if you have any questions about them, we'll go over them in class.